What's up, everybody? Welcome to Progressive Talk Live Prog Talk, greatest goddamn show on earth. I'm your host, handsome, humble Dusty Smith. We got a decent show for you guys tonight. We're gonna do a short show. I got about maybe 90 minutes of material for you guys, so I'm gonna rock this shit out. How's everybody doing? Hope you're well tonight. I'm doing all right, can't complain. Gonna try to get through this depressing show. Everybody's been telling me, Dusty, I love your show, but it's so depressing. I can barely watch it anymore. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it. I may have to tweak the formula a little bit. Maybe start doing a different type of show. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But anyway, before we jump in there, let's do some e-bagging. Patreon.com/KaiCast. We've had quite a drop in our Patreon, which is disappointing. What you gonna do? I guess people are hurting because of the economy. So I appreciate you guys supporting me as long as you can. You know, you can do it only as long as you can. But folks, if you like the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. $1 a month, whatever you can afford helps. Please support the art you like so it doesn't disappear. And I'm going to keep doing this as long as I can afford to do it. So help me out if you like the show. Appreciate that. And also, Super Chats, lifeblood of the show, Super Chats. I answer every question on the Super Chats. No questions dodged. Every question answered. Let's do some word association. If you can't think of anything to type as a question, just type a word and I'll tell you what comes to mind immediately. And that should be fun. A little psychological experiment between you and I. Love you guys so much. Got a couple. Brandon Hubert, $4.99. A great end to a stressful Monday. Have a great show, Dusty. I will. I would do my best. Breaking Bad on up $4.99. I have zero comment on the world right now. It's a little too much. So the only thing to do is to watch the show and my pup Oswald and smoke a fat blunt. We are ready for the show. We'll give Oswald some scritches for me. Love all you guys. Appreciate it so much. What you guys got to say in the chat? Kitty cats. I got no kitty cats in there right now. We're going to open the door in a minute after we do the unboxing. So that's cool. Dusty time. Dusty dude. Hells yeah. I got the SW virus. Help me. You're fine. Walk it off. It's not really that big of a problem. Drag crowd just for fun. I ain't got no crowd material tonight, unfortunately. I'll have to dig some up for the next show. Turning 40 tomorrow. Congratulations. Loda. Spaloster is turning 40. Close to the book on youth that wasn't meant to be. Yep. Hey. Maybe you'll age like fine lie. Like, we motherfuckers. Cut my hair. What you guys think? Did it myself. Hell yeah. Rocking it. Fire Matter Green Party is fun of our Republicans. Hell yeah. Trying to split the vote. Fall 20. Listening while I work. Listen while you work. La 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 la. Have a good night at work. And then Boxes of Perfect Cat Toy. Yeah, we're going to do some unboxing here. Don't have a whole lot to unbox, but going to unbox what we have. So might as well go ahead and get started with that. I'll read the rest of the Super Chats when I come back. So Super Chat me. Support the show. All right, let me move this over here to this side. And then we're going to do some unboxing. Unboxing. I guess we'll just pull that up while we do that unboxing. All right. I should do full screen unboxing. Let's see. Do I have a full screen thing set up somewhere? Nope, that's not it. Unbox. How about this one? Boom! There we go. That's sort of okay. Close. Let me move the camera a little bit over here. Don't see the air conditioner back there. Boom. How about that? Yeah, not too bad. All right, first off on the unboxing, who this one from? This one's from Darla Stokes. My dogs are capable of destroying even indestructible toys, but they love them while they last. Hope yours enjoy this. From Darla Stokes. Thank you, Darla. And she sent me, man, this thing's heavy. The size of, it's an indestructible, chewable dog toy. It looks like a black dildo, but it's not. It's not at all. It's an indestructible chewable dog toy, and they will love that, Mr. Boomer. You're going to have fun with that. Thank you, Darla. You rock. I appreciate that. Amazing. Those of you guys don't know, I have an animal sanctuary, the Human Society of Animal Sanctuary, and we rescue cute little dogs and kittens and give them forever homes. And we have an Amazon wish list in the description of the video, and people send gifts to the animals because all you guys are so fucking kind. Sending love to all your animals from Jenny in Michigan. No, Kitty. What's up, no, Kitty? Jenny from Michigan rocks. And Jenny sent me some dog blankets. It's going to come in really handy soon because it's getting colder. It's getting chilly as fuck here. So I got an assortment of dog blankets now. Now I have enough for all of the dogs to have their own dog blankets. So they're going to really enjoy that. Thank you, Jenny. Amazing. You are amazing. And next up, hell yeah, somebody after my own heart. For the Floofs from a fan of the Floofs. All fleas must die from a fan of the Floofs. All right. kind of anonymous. That's okay. And from a fellow food sent me, I got some dog bones. Got some dog bones. Hell yeah. Boom, dog bones. These are healthy edibles for longer lasting chewing. The little dogs will enjoy that. And hell yeah. Flea collars for my never-ending battle with the goddamn fleas. I hate the fucking fleas so bad. All fleas must die. Fuck you, fleas. And next up on the unboxing, amazing, amazing all the time. This one's from, this one doesn't say. Oh no, Lee Spanner. Lee Spanner sent me something else. Thank you, Lee Spanner. You are an amazing human being. I love you, Lee Spanner. Send me some dog bones, some more dog bones. Now all the dogs, I have 4 dogs. That one with the ones I just got. Now I have enough for all the little dogs. They're gonna rock out on that. You guys are spoiling the shit out of my dogs. And next up, it's the last one, or is there more? This one's from Hi Dusty. Our kitties wanted to send your kitties some treats. Thank you for all you do. From Mariah, Dave, Dobby, Mr. Weasley, and Tater in Florida. Hell yeah. And my cats love this shit. They're going to be destroying this as soon as the show's over. I'm about to let them in here. But this party mix stuff, they love this. You guys have sent this before. They eat this shit up. So thank you for that. Beachside Crunch Party Mix. You rock. Appreciate that. And this is the last one. This is the last one, but doesn't have a thing that lets me know who sent it. So just fall out of it. It's a bag of all kinds of cat toys. So if you sent this to me, please let me know that you sent this to me, because it didn't tell me. But this is amazing. All these little jangly balls, they're gonna love it and freak out. Gonna let them play with that as soon as the show's over. And we got one more. Did this not have a thing in it? Oh yeah, it does. Here we go. This one is from. Oh, I didn't say. That didn't say. This one say. Alexander, a gift from Alexander. Alexander the Great. Look at that. That's a big ass ball. Hell yeah, they're gonna enjoy that. They got a tug of war. The big dog's gonna put that out in the yard. Let them play with that. I've been saving this for them, so tomorrow they're gonna get that. Amazing. So you guys rock. I really appreciate that. Amazing unboxing. That's all the stuff. But you guys are so fucking generous, man. I didn't think anybody was gonna give me anything or send the dogs anything. You guys have been so cool. So really appreciate that. If you guys want to send me something for the unboxing, now I gotta redo my whole camera shit because everything's fucked up now. Link in the description of the video to my Amazon account. Send shit to the dogs. Appreciate it. And also, folks, I told you I was gonna do it, and now I have a P.O. box. Amazing fucking P.O. box. So you guys can send me anything, and it's one of those UPS store P.O. boxes. So you can send stuff from like FedEx or UPS, like regular packages, like in a regular P.O. box at the post office. You can't send like Amazon, Amazon for UPS or FedEx. Send that shit there. But at the UPS store you can. So in the description of this video is my new P.O. box address. You guys can send me anything you want. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Anything you want to see me unbox live on the air, send it to me. And I will unbox it live on the air as long as it's not like pornography or anything. I might even do that. Who knows? So send me whatever you want to. We'll unbox it together. Have a good old time. Appreciate that. And that's what you guys have to say about the unboxing. Send Dusty weed. Hell yeah. I'll take your weed. I'll take your dabs. Drugs are bad, though. Don't do drugs. I would never do that. Edibles for dogs. Hell yeah. I'm all about the fleas must die. It is known, Khaleesi. Yes, it is known. They must die. All over the universe, wherever they are. We must hunt them down and kill them. Fucking fleas. Now the cats are in here. Now we let the cats in here. And we'll sprinkle some treats. Well, I sprinkle some treats on the floor. They're eating all the treats now. And so when you see the camera bounce up and down, it's because of the fucking cats. Fucking cats. All right. I wonder if Dusty has any older puppers. I have some dog treat pill pockets that I don't need anymore. Send them! Yeah, we have some older puppers. Mr. Boomer is supposed to be younger than he is, but I think he's older than he is. I think they fucked up because he has gray hair and shit. I think they fucked up and told us he was a dog. He wasn't when we went and rescued him. So he looks like he's pretty old. Do you use minoxidil before you use finasteride? I use them at the same time. I get these finasteride pills from Mexico. And they come in 5 milligrams, but you only need like 1 milligram. So I take a little pill, I nibble out just a little tip of it, and then I take the minoxidil, and I like it's droppers, and I drop it in the middle of my head because it's right on the bald spot, and then I do it around the sides because you want to do it on your receding hairline right here too. And I do that every night, and it helps. I love the unboxing. Unboxing pretty cool. You guys are amazing. Dusty, I lost my fuzzy. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. My heart goes out to you. I know it's like losing a kid, sort of. So let's see. Yep, they're over here eating the treats. You can see them on the side here. See the little cat asses over here. Little Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda. She's like, no, Daddy, I want my treats, Baby Yoda. Let me show everybody how pretty you are. I know, you're so ferocious. I'm so scared of you, Baby Yoda. Me, she's Baby Yoda, so sweet. Say, thank you, everybody, for sending treats. We really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Mwah. Thank you for being my star for a second. All right, let's go ahead and start the show. We're going to start the show with some religious bullshit. Hell yeah. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bully shit. It's time for religious bullshit. Guys, ready for this? Always depressing. Scary, folks. It's scary as shit. Look at these crazy motherfuckers out there. Man, they're saying the quiet part out loud as they're wont to do, man. Let me just play this for you, folks, and then we'll comment on it. From Right Wing Watch, Right Wing Watch. Go, Right Wing Watch. Show us the good stuff.
But you can't go in and start arresting a lot of these people right now because it would look like he was a dictator trying to arrest his opposition during the election.
Oh, God.
That's the problem. The day after he
So
wins.
they're outright with it. They want Trump to start going out and arresting his political enemies. And they're admitting it. Yeah, he'll look like a dictator if he does that. Yeah, because he is a fucking dictator. That is a dictator move, right? But they don't give a fuck, folks. Crazy-ass Christians literally want fascism in this country. They want Trump to become a dictator. They're calling for him to do it. Look at them encouraging to go out and round up and arrest his political enemies. Let's replay it one more time.
But you can't go in and start arresting a lot of these people right now because it would look like he was a dictator trying to arrest his opposition during the election.
That's the problem.
The day after he wins,
all bets
Katie
are off.
barred the door.
All
bets are off at this point. And I think that's probably when you'll probably see some of the most action. Now, will they make a few arrests between now and then? They better do something. Can't wait too long because we don't want a civil war starting because the patriots are fed up with this man.
Patriots.
I've been warning about.
When he says patriots, he means fascist. The fascists are fed up. The fascists want Trump to become a dictator and go around and start arresting political enemies. You know, they want the Night of the Long Knives like Hitler did. Man, Christians are just more evil now than they've ever fucking been. Look, he's got a little Q behind him right there. This is the conspiracy. We'll show you later where Trump is just outright supporting and encouraging this Q shit. But go ahead.
Are fed up with this man. I've been warning about this. The Patriots are fed up. I'm not going to mention who it is, but it was a very well-known and reputable military type of Twitter account that put out a statement from an ex-veteran that was basically putting the warning out that you guys better get your stuff together, or because if we take matters into our own hands to take back this country, it ain't going to be good. And see, that's what I've been warning about.
Who the fuck are you taking the country back from? Trump is president. You have a Republican president. They're never going to be satisfied. We're going to take the country back. You better arrest people before we do it. They're just champing at the goddamn bit to murder us all, folks. I'm the exact type of person they wanted to fucking arrest, too. It's scary as shit, dudes.
Take back this country, it ain't going to be good. And see, that's what I've been warning about. Because if they're waiting too long, the veterans, I got a couple veteran friends of mine. One of them, he said, we have 14 million veterans that can walk into combat today. Today. Think about that in this country. I have warned that if they wait too late, if we're not careful, if they don't show something that justice is coming, at least show the patriots that justice is coming, it will buy some time until the election.
Yeah, Trump, start arresting people right now, or the Patriots going to take it into their own hand and start murdering folks. Not terrifying at all, is it? God damn it. Christianity, scary as fuck. And next up, more scariness. Here's Pastor Rick Joyner. God wants Christian veterans to lead good militias. Yeah, you know, the good guys. We're going to go out there and murder people. More terrifying shit from Right Wing Watch. Let's have a listen.
We're in time for war. We need to recognize that. We need to mobilize. We need to get ready. I'm talking to law enforcement, talking to people. One of the things I saw in a dream I had related to our Civil War was that militias would pop up like mushrooms. And it was God. These were good militias. We need to recognize the times.
What the fuck does God need you for? Why does God need good militias to pop up? Can't God just take care of the shit himself? Seems like your guy might be kind of weak and feckless if he needs an old fuck like you to help him out, dude.
Be prepared for them. If God's people don't become a part of the militia movements, the good militia, the bad people will take them over. And we have so often abdicated territory to the enemy because we didn't want to get into something. Well, Jesus himself said, there's going to be a time when you need to sell your coat and buy a sword. Now, that was a physical weapon of their day. And we're in that time here. We need to realize that. What I also saw in my dream was the Lord had seeded our country with veterans from the Iraq War, Afghanistan, all these wars we've been in recently. Many who know how to fight in urban warfare are going to be a part of the leadership of these militias and help us in what's about to unfold.
Yeah, folks, they were practicing in Iraq and Afghanistan for us to turn that knowledge and murdering upon us. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. All of the cool all the time.
In our own country. And these are going to be patriots. These are going to be those who are going to, they know what the tyranny of Marxism is, and they've seen its evidence and the cruelty of some other ideologies and all that is out there. And no, but they are going to be able to help give leadership to these militias that are popping up. And this was a God thing. He prepared us for this.
This was a God thing. God wants a civil war to happen in this country. God wants brother to murder brother. God wants the troops to turn on us and kill American citizens. Yeah. Yay, all-loving, all-knowing God. What an intelligent, all-wise plan you've put forth for us. The cats are really acting like assholes right now. They're every fucking where, bouncing everywhere. Sort of annoying, but I guess it'll be all right. We'll deal with it. And next up, Christian prophet God hand-selected Trump to win a good versus evil election. So I guess so much for free will, right? If God's handpicking the leaders of the United States. Aren't you Christians always about, oh my God, the reason evil exists in the universe is because we have free will. Well, if God is hand-selecting the presidents, isn't he overriding our free will? Doesn't that completely undo your whole argument against evil? And why is he only now hand-selecting the president? Was he like, I don't care about the presidents of the past. Obama, I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. And then Trump goes, I got to handpick Trump. I got to get involved in this all of a sudden. Just so stupid. Everything about Christianity is lame. And here's one of Trump's favorite pastors, Pastor Robert Jeffries. This is so 1984 Orwellian, folks. Hard to believe. So they're talking about Trump's plan to force schools to teach patriotism and jingoism. And they're about to claim the reason he's doing this is because the Nazis took over the school. That doesn't make any sense. Listen to this. Beyond parody. Go. You can do it. Load. Load. We're doing a live show. You should load. All right. Come on, motherfucker. About to get mad. About to get angry. God damn it. It's already going off the fucking rails. Just play. I will destroy everything you've ever loved. I will hunt you down, Twitter. Don't fuck with Dusty. God damn it.
Of order by this president to put in place patriotic education. Our education was not so long ago, patriotic. We knew the sacrifice of our forebears over the course of the centuries of this nation's existence, and we celebrated our heroes and our unity. And now it's the inverse. Your thoughts as we wrap up here?
Well, exactly. And remember, the way the Nazis gained control of Germany was to first take control of the educational system. We can't allow that to happen in our country, and we need to continue to pray for this great president and the...
Yeah, the Nazis took over the educational system, which is why we have to let Trump take over the educational system. Irony is dead, and Christianity killed it. And next up, Ruth Bader Ginsburg hadn't been dead a week yet, and they're already talking about how she's burning in hell, suffering. Here's Pastor Jeremiah Johnson, total piece of trash, a self-described prophet, who said recently that Anthony Fauci was a big rat sent by Satan to thwart Donald Trump, and now he's out there. Ruth Bader Ginsburg ruled repeatedly on the side of infanticide, partial birth infanticide, homosexual marriage, oh no, not homosexual marriage, and officiating homosexual weddings against religious liberties, and saw to it that the Supreme Court stopped dating their documents in the year of our Lord. Oh my God, dude. 2020, imagine being worried about this kind of bullshit. Ginsburg has now discovered that there is a court higher than the one called Supreme, and she does not sit in the seat of the judge, but as the defendant. She will answer to a holy God who remembers every ounce of bloodshed she is responsible for and every act of abomination she approved of. The justice of God knows no delay, and the law of God knows no limits. And as it is appointed unto man once to die, but after this, the judgment, God will repay her according to the deed she has done. That's right. The all-loving, all-knowing God is torturing her right now for eternity. Just like you would do to your children that you love so much. You know, wouldn't you torture your children for eternity for doing things that you didn't want them to do? Of course. Any loving parent would do that, wouldn't they? That's just a no-brainer. And another example of it. Scary, folks. Ruth Bader Ginsburg death could mean the end of church and state. You look at the nominees that Trump is already putting forth to put in there. Remember, just last week, Trump released a short list of possible Supreme Court nominees as a way to remind his base why they put up with him. The list includes Judge Allison Rushing, who was specifically called out by a coalition of atheist groups in 2019 before her confirmation to the bench for reverse engineering results that privilege religion and violate the Constitution. And there's also Amy Coney Barrett, who was considered for the last SCOTUS opening and whose devout Catholicism found its way into her legal writing. Both women are staunchly against abortion rights. So, yeah. Hopefully they'll stop him, folks. But if not, hopefully Biden will win and will take over both houses of Congress. And they can extend the Supreme Court to more seats. That's what they're talking about doing now. Hopefully they'll play hardball and actually do that. We'll see what's happening, folks. And this story came out. So right after Jerry Falwell Jr. had to resign from his job as the president of Liberty University, the largest Christian college in the world, because he was bribing a young pool boy to have sex with his wife as he watched. Cockery! Total cockery. Anyway, this story didn't come out then. It took a couple weeks for this story to come out. But apparently his wife called 911 because Jerry Falwell got drunk as fuck and severely injured himself and bled everywhere. Now, keep in mind, folks, that Liberty University, the school that he's been the president of for a decade or more, has a rule against students being drunk. But multiple people have come forward talking about how Jerry Falwell is just a drunk mess, a drunkard, an alcoholic. Because do as we say, not as we do. This is how the comment always do. They have a different set of rules. They don't actually believe in the pious bullshit they tell all you guys to believe in. They just, they live their lives just like commenters you think. Just 5 days after he stepped down from his post at Liberty University amid scandal, Jerry Falwell Jr.'s wife called police to report that he was intoxicated and bleeding in their Virginia home, according to the news report. Becky Falwell, whose affair with a former Miami pool attendant and Jerry's alleged involvement sparked controversy, called police in Bedford County on August 30th to report a lot of blood from her husband, apparent injuries, according to the record, and the 9/11 audio obtained by HuffPost. Becky reportedly called phoned 9/11 at 2:30 a.m. and said that she had been in church. What the fuck? Church at 2:30 a.m.? And had been in church around 11 p.m. when Jerry 58 called her and told her he fell down the stairs and was bleeding. When she arrived home, the doors were locked, so she used a chair to break into the back door. These people are such a fucking mess. Holy shit. And keep in mind, this is the guy that helped Trump get the presidency because Trump's personal lawyer brokered a deal to hide nude photos that he had sent of his wife to other people. Because, of course, this is America. Trash-ass country. When asked by the dispatcher if Jerry had been drinking alcohol, Becky 53 answered yes, but declined to respond when asked if he'd been drinking heavily. Becky was asked about Jerry's alcohol intake once more, and the dispatcher said that his excessive bleeding could be from drinking as alcohol thins the blood. So these people are exactly the kind of trash you would think they would be, right? No shocker here. Christianity's always the fucking same. These preachers are always the same. They understand that religion is a tool to control the masses, to con the masses out of money, and that's what they use it for. And but never fear, folks. Televangelist Jim Bakker is still selling his giant buckets of disgusting food. But now you can buy 115 giant buckets of disgusting food for only $10,000. Don't you guys want to pay about $100 for a bucket of food? Don't you guys have an extra $10,000 laying around so you can eat slop? Just imagine having these buckets all over your house. They're cool decorations. What conversation pieces they will be. For $10,000, you can now purchase Joseph's Storehouse of Food. What a hilarious name. Joseph's Storehouses of Food. So if you don't know, there is some irony in the name too. Joseph's Storehouses Food. In the Bible, Joseph, the de facto leader of Egypt, knew that a 7-year famine was on the way. So he hoarded all the food he could, because of course he did. Why wouldn't God's chosen people be total dickheads and abuse their citizens? Only to sell it back to his people in their time of need. In many ways, it's a story of wealth inequality and capitalism gone awry. The people give Joseph everything they have in exchange for the food because it's literally their last option. So yeah, why wouldn't this fucking shithead con man name his buckets of slop after these horrific assholes in the Bible? It just makes sense, folks. And if you thought we were going to get a hand on the coronavirus anytime soon, nah. Ain't going to happen as long as religion is in the picture. It's a death cult. Ohio governor signs a bill banning state officials from closing churches in a pandemic. So even if there's another pandemic, even worse than this one, they still will not be allowed to close churches down. We're going to have to allow these people to murder us all because Jesus, right? Ohio's Governor Mike DeWine has just signed into law House Bill 272, a bill that prohibits local government and officials from shutting down places of worship, even in cases of pandemic. The bill was passed with the support of nearly every Republican in the state Senate and every Republican in the state House. So, yeah, it's a death cult, and they're going to take us all with them, folks. Hate to see it, but what you going to do? That's what religion's all about. And Michigan pastor faces backlash after racist email tirade against a journalist. So, apparently, this fake Twitter message went around. That's what Republicans do. That's what conservatives do. They just post fake shit all the time because that's how they trick their supporters into supporting them. A couple days ago, Sarah Jong, an attorney and journalist who all right, cat, don't push the microphone into me. Look at this sweet little baby. She's like, Daddy, I love you. You'll be okay, Daddy. Little kitty therapy to make everything better. Yeah, appreciate that. An attorney and journalist who used to write for the New York Times posted a screenshot of an email she received from a pastor. He was apparently responding to Jong saying there should be a castration lottery for white men, which is something she never said. It's just one of those right-wing memes that goes around the internet because most conservatives are too ignorant to do any fact-checking. But Pastor David Mons Blow fell for the hoax surprise and sent off the email. Yeah, he's going to show her the love of Christ. So he falls for this fake bullshit that conservatives sent around, and he sends her this message. How about if we took all the little bitter Asian women and had a lottery and cut their clits like the Muslims do? Not a very classy position, is it? Neither is your trashy little bitter personality towards white men. Only in a world where journalism is controlled by brain-dead liberals do people even have jobs. Yeah, it's the brain-dead liberals who's fallen for all these Twitter hoaxes. Definitely showing the love of Christ, aren't you fucking assholes? So name and shame This motherfucker, once again, is Pastor David Munns. Let him know what you think about this bullshit. And next up, getting banned from Disneyland and Disney World and all the Disney theme parks for life in order to own the libs. This is Roy Fields, the founder of Run With Fire Ministries. And I don't suggest you run with fire. That sounds dangerous. But anyway, these assholes are always looking for trouble. Always trying to go around so they can play the victim. Because that's their whole spiel. Do something that makes them assholes and makes other people upset. So they can say, oh my God, they're discriminating against me. So he went to Disneyland and snuck in. He wore a mask to get in. And then he took his mask off when he got in there and he refused to put it back on. Because, you know, he wants to get all your grandparents who take their kids to Disneyland sick and die. Why wouldn't he? So he posted this video himself because he thinks this make him look good, but it don't. Let's have a look.
Okay, hey folks, it's Roy Fields. I'm going live from Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. I happen to be a citizen here of America, and I also happen to be a resident, and currently I'm in Orange County. They let me in. I showed them a HIPAA badge and ADA. I want some people to understand right now what's happening. This is going live, and you should see the amount of people that are on right now, by the way. I'm kind of challenging this mask thing right now. Look at this, guys. I'm escorted by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Look at that. This is really happening, folks. Guys, look at this.
Sir, I need you to keep walking. We can't stop.
Look at that guy. This chubby guy. He's about to say, slow down, guys. I can't walk because you're all so thin. Yeah. They're not. You're just bullshitting.
Can't walk. Moving towards the front. Sir. Sir. We gotta head out, sir.
Guys, I'm taking a breather, for goodness sakes. I've been walking faster. You guys are all thin. They've come to get me.
You will be arrested. Let's take this off. Let's go to the back and discuss this, okay? Okay, would you tell him to do that?
Can we just go out the front? Can we leave? Can I leave? I'd like to leave.
All the way to the front.
For what?
Now he wants to leave.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't
Now
kill
he's
my
made a big
signal.
scene.
Have a seat. What's up? Let's talk. They did not want to wear masks?
Correct. They were approached in Galaxy's Edge, asked to have put his mask on. He thought it was his constitutional right not to wear it. Then him and one of the leaders, they started to escalate a little bit, so they called us into the situation, and he refused to wear it all the way out of the
Okay,
car.
so that's why we're called, because apparently you didn't want to follow the rules. For private business, rather, Disney has requested that you be trespassed and never be allowed to come back here.
I do need to let you know that you are trespassed from all of Walt Disney World properties, including but not limited to theme parks, water parks, resorts, and Disney Springs for conduct unbecoming of a guest here at the Walt Disney World Resort.
Thank you. Guys, can I ask you a
Thank you. Yeah. You just got banned from all the Disney parks for being an asshole. And surprisingly, he didn't post this clip. He edited this out. I wonder why. Somebody else videotaped him screaming at the cops like an asshole. Yeah, I know why you didn't fucking post this, motherfucker.
Is that his kid?
Call the Bugs Life! Remember Hopper? He said if one guy stands up, one hand stands up!
Just trying to fucking make a scene. They're such fucking shitheads. But he knows that he can post this, folks. He can turn himself into the victim and he'll make tons of money. Because that's how this whole fucking grift is played. Happens over and over and over again. This world just rewards bad behavior. You know, it does not pay to be a decent person in this. It only pays in the fact that you feel good about yourself and you can sleep at night. But otherwise, it does not pay to be a decent person in this society. It just fucking doesn't. It's a trash fucking country. It's a trash world. And, but luckily, Christianity is dying slowly but surely, and this is one of the big reasons why. How to identify a church corrupted by the lies and deception of this world. So pissed off because the church said, we are welcoming and affirming of all people. Oh, I dare you love everybody. Be like Christ was. Shun everybody who doesn't meet your standards. No, folks. This cannot be murdered off soon enough. Destroy all religions. Die, die, die. We need to have a secular society yesterday. So that's all my religious bullshit section. Let's see what you guys got to say about it in the chat. Let's look at this chat. How about the Target spectacle? I covered that on the last show. Disneyland Chudbuster team? Yeah, fuck them. Ban them for life. These guys hate the poor. Yep. Christianity. No fan of the poor. They love the wealth inequality. Let's check out the other chat. Boom. Yes, trash. Absolutely. Wow, I'm 5 years old. Yep. I went to Disneyland by myself and got kicked out on purpose. Grow the fuck up. Dare to be stupid. One of my favorite songs by Weird Al. You can't paint all Republicans in the same brush. Does the same thing. Yep, true. Why is Disney open? I have no idea, because it's a trash country that doesn't give a shit about the health of its citizens. It's all about making money. Kitty, yeah, kitties. We got a couple kitties in here now. We got rid of some of them because they were acting like assholes. But we have a couple in here now. I got Misty in my lap. Misty with her derp tongue in my lap. Sweet baby. She's so sweet, aren't you, sweetheart? Loves her daddy. All right, let's check the super chats. Continue on the show. Already 36 minutes in. Yeah, we are. Boom, 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 boom. Elijah Miller, E, what's up, E? Good to see you, buddy. Ready for Dusty and Revolution? Hell yeah. We gonna rock the Casbah in this country. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. It looks like Trump's just gonna steal the election and then fascism's gonna take over. We'll see what happens, but I'm trying not to be a doomer too much. I'm actually trying to be in better spirits today. I'm gonna cover a bunch of Trump stuff, and the good thing about it is, I guess, is that he seems to be getting increasingly desperate. So it's almost amusing. It's scary, but it's amusing at the same time. It's real patriotic education with Dusty. I'm trying. I used to be very proud of this country. Hopefully we can turn this country around and be proud of it again someday, but it's not going very well thus far. Another $20 from E. Thank you, E. You rock. Thanks for Eat the Rich emoji. It's bitch. Yep, you inspired that. You told me you wanted that, so it was just for you, E. Appreciate that. Those of you who don't know, you can become a Dust Buddy. There's a little membership thing down there, and it's like $2.99 a month, and you get a customized emoji you can spam the chats with, and that's one of them. Eat the Rich. So appreciate that, E. Shelly Stevenson, $4.99. If everyone convinced one person who did not vote in 2016 to vote this time, we could get rid of President Grifter. Yep. Well, I mean, he might just steal it anyway, though, right? I mean, it's already the plan. He's trying to create voter fraud on his side so he can point out the voter fraud he created and then deny losing the election and then take it to the courts and then stack the courts with his hand-picked appointees and then get them to give him the presidency. We'll see if that happens, folks. I hope we can overcome it. Breaking Bad 094-499. Can you repeat where you can send things to you? It's in the description of the video. There is a P.O. box. A suite. So look at the description of this video. It's in there. It's like 1231 Sunset Boulevard. You'll see it. Just look at the description. I have a neighbor who gave me a bunch of local dog treats. I would love to send. Please send them. I can use all I get. Thank you, Breaking Bad 094. Danny Nerdnick, $9.99. Woohoo! Dusted. Monday Dusted. Super hype for your content. I'll do some dabs in your honor. Do all the dabs. Then bake some chocolate chip cookies. Food Life. Trends Right. A-Dub. All right. Appreciate that, Danny Nerdnick. Thank you for supporting the show. Love you. Another Danny Nerdnick, $4.99. Oh, how do I join the Dust Buddies? There is a little link down. It says memberships. You click on it, and it's like $2.99 a month. You can sign up and get all your emojicons. Spam the chat. Thank you for asking. Another $5 from Elijah Miller. You won't inbox my package. No, I won't do yours. But I do like them. You send the best packages, so more, please. Max Carter, $4.99. My girlfriend is black and a Christian. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been trying to explain to her the difference between white Christians and black Christians. It's huge. Yeah, it is huge. I've kind of softened on the black Christians a little bit because I understand that the black community has been so downtrodden for, 200 years, and a lot of times the only way they could organize is through the church, so they kind of have more of a necessity for it, even though it is the religion of their oppressors, and they should move past that nowadays, but I still understand a little bit. Elijah Miller, $5. RBG was a hero and a patriot. She stood up for women and LGBTQ. That's a good thing. Yep, she's definitely going to be missed. They're going to replace her with some piece of shit. It's going to be terrible. Joseph M. Birkenheimer, $9.99. Much love, Dusty. Much love to you, Joseph M. Birkenheimer. Good to see you tonight. Sophia Christina Botha, $2. Is Jim Baker still flagging fake COVID cures? Nope, they sued him, so he can't do that anymore. He can't sell his silver that gets rid of gonorrhea and shit, so he's got to sell disgusting buckets of slop. Because, of course, why wouldn't he? Lorena Sims, hey, you. Hey, Lorena Sims, how are you doing? Good to see you tonight. Thank you, $2. Max Carter, $4.99. I'm disgusted by these people saying wear a mask is oppression. Like, that's white privilege as fuck. Yep, especially since the COVID-19 disproportionately affects minority communities, but why would they give a shit about that? You know, it's all about white privilege all the time. The white supremacy power structure still running supreme in this country. Trump is a racialist. Yep, we're going to cover that. He's just outright in your face racist. Nobody could not, if you have any kind of integrity whatsoever. Isaac White, $4.99. If Trump ever got reelected, would you ever consider leaving the country? Where would you go? I don't have the money to leave the country. My family's here, and other countries don't want me, so I'm stuck, so I can't. You know, it's not really an option. Thank you for the question. Zombie Gangsta Samurai 499. As a vet, I can say any vet that takes up arms against fellow citizens is a scummy piece of shit. Yeah, but a lot of them are. I mean, there are a lot of vets that are good guys, but a lot of them are just completely fucking trash, right? So I wouldn't be surprised to see it happening. Scary, scary, scary. And all right, let's continue on with the show. We're already 41 minutes into it. Might be a 2-hour show. I didn't think it was going to be a 2-hour show, but it looks like it's going to be. Hard to predict sometimes. And now it's time for a very short bad cop section. Bad cops, bad cops. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they beat the shit out of you? Bad cops. They're still bad, folks, and they're still out there. Are you ready to be mad? Holy shit. So apparently, this guy led cops on a high-speed chase in a truck, and they shot him. They've already shot him before this video even takes place. They already shot him, folks. This is so maddening, though, folks. They don't have the right to do this. So look, they're giving him so many different commands, and he's sitting there. He's already been shot, and he's worried about being shot again. But they're getting so many commands rapid fire, it's very hard to follow him. He's trying to follow them all. And then for no reason, they stick a dog on him, and they're still commanding him to do shit as the dog is eating him. What the fuck is wrong with these goddamn pigs? Look at this shit.
Hey, get on your knees now! Get on your knees!
Quero Diaz! Quero Diaz!
Hands up! Manos arriba! Manos arriba! Okay, lift your shirt up! Hey, spin around for me! Keep that up! Keep that up! Keep your hands up! Here's what I want you to do! I'm gonna bring him back to us here.
Yes, sir.
Stand up! Stand up! Still!
So you saw that. Let's play it again. They said stand up. He stood up immediately. And then they're going to send out a press release saying that we shit the dog on him because he didn't stand up immediately. Cops' word should be inadmissible in court by default. They lie every chance they get.
Stand up! Still!
Please stop it!
Go to the ground! 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 Roll on your belly! Roll on your belly! Roll on your belly! Do it now! Do it now!
Yeah, do what we say. A dog is eating him. Roll in your belly. How can he roll his belly? A dog is eating him. And he's sitting there. He's got a dog eating him, and he's worried about getting shot again by these fucking assholes. It's just so insane. How can this be real life, folks? How can we continuously allow this to happen in this country?
Roll on your belly! Roll on your belly! Roll on your belly! All right, move up, move in, I got less lethal. Hey, move right. Moving right. Over here. I got hands.
Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Sir, please stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Sir, please stop the dog!
That's a good boys. That's my good dog.
Yeah, that's a good doggy. You're torturing somebody who's complying with everything we're saying. Good doggy.
Please, sir! Please, sir! Stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog, sir!
That's your job.
He's just begging. He's begging to stop being tortured. Please stop torturing me. Remember all that bullshit about waterboarding? Everybody was so mad. We don't torture people. We're America. America doesn't torture. America's always tortured people. We've always. It's so stupid. It's so insulting to your intelligence. Police literally are allowed to torture any fucking body they want to. Always have been. I'm going to stop playing that video because I'm going to get fucking mad as shit. I'm already mad as shit, folks. Defund these motherfuckers. Defund them. And look, here they are. Here's what they said. Well, basically in this press release, they say that the reason they sit the dog on him is because he didn't stand up immediately. But we saw he did. They just lie. They lie. They lie. They lie. That's all they fucking do. And you won't hear this on chud-ass Joe Rogan's show, but the Portland protesters actually took a couple nights off because they were busy helping people that were affected by the wildfires. But they're back at it tonight, playing their cat and mouse. Well, I guess it was a couple days ago, but they're back at it now, playing their cat and mouse game with the fucking cops out there in Portland. It's a war zone. With all the tear gas. They're the good guys, folks, and they're there to help you. Don't we all feel so safe with these insane armed thugs, this gang of sadistic assholes roaming around in charge of us all? Yeah. Just let it happen, folks. Just let it happen. And not only are the evil assholes abusing us, they're bankrupting us, folks. A cop arrested in Seattle for soliciting a sex worker has been paid administration leave since the day of his arrest. Over that roughly 44-week span, Woolery has earned $174,000, folks. $174,000 these people are making a year. And they have huge packages once they retire. How the fuck do we allow them to fleece us like this? Why the fuck is a cop worth $174,000 a year, especially a cop who's been arrested and on leave, but any of them? It's just so fucking insane. Our teachers making $20,000, $25,000 a year, right? Hell, cops are not even as dangerous of a job as pizza delivery drivers or taxi cab drivers. Tell me they don't need to be fucking defunded. Tell me they deserve all this goddamn money. Hell no. Fuck anybody that says they don't deserve to be defunded. This money could be so much better spent elsewhere. And that's all my bad cop section. It was short and sweet. It was actually pretty fucking bitter. But we have a pretty robust Chud Watch section, so let's get into the Chud Watch, because Chud Watch, it's time for Chud Watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. Yeah, Chud Watch coming at you right now. We're going to start off with, oh yeah, Lindsey Graham. So, you guys might have seen that the Republicans are trying to push forth a new Supreme Court candidate immediately, even though they specifically said that when Obama was trying to do it in the last year of his presidency, that it wasn't allowed. We should not do this. You need to wait until the people vote, and then the next president, if you get elected again, fine, but the next president should be the one to decide. This is him in 2016 saying, you can use my words against me. Hypocrites.
This is the last year of a lame duck president. And if Ted Cruz or Donald Trump get to be president, they've all asked us not to confirm or take up a selection by President Obama. So if a vacancy occurs in their last year of their first term, guess what? You will use their words against them. I want you to use my words against me. If there's a Republican president in 2016 and a vacancy occurs in the last year of the first term, you can say, Lindsey Graham said, let's let the next president, whoever it might be, make that nomination, and you could use my words against me, and you'd be absolutely right. We're setting a precedent here today, Republicans are, that in the last year, at least of a lame duck 8-year term, I would say it's going to be a 4-year term, that you're not going to fill a vacancy of the Supreme Court based on what we're doing here today. That's going to be the new rule. When y'all change the rules about appellate judges and district court judges to get your way. I thought it was a really abuse of power. And what you have done here is you've made the caucuses, the Republican and Democratic caucuses, are now not going to have to reach across the aisle when it comes to appellate judges and district court judges to get input from us, or we get input from you. So what does that mean? That we're going to pick the most hard-ass people we can find and dare somebody in the conference to vote against that person. You're going to have the most liberal members of your caucus pushing you to pick the most liberal judges because you don't need to have to reach across the aisle to get any of our input. And we'll do the same. So over time, the judiciary is going to be more ideologically driven because the process in the Senate now does not require you to get outside your own party. So I'll be fighting talk radio when somebody on my side puts up a nut job, and they will. And I'll fight if I think they're truly a nut job. And it's going to happen on your side, too. This is the last year.
This is why you never fucking try to negotiate with these people, because they don't give a shit. Their word means absolutely nothing. Here he is again, saying the exact same thing again.
So I'm a traditional thing. Now I'll tell you this. This may make you feel better, but I really don't care. If an opening comes in the last year of President Trump's term and the primary process is started, we'll wait to the next election. And I've got a pretty good chance of being the judiciary.
You're on the record.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold the tape.
Hold the tape. I'm on the record, folks. But of course, now it's happening and they're changing their tune because it doesn't mean anything. Their word is fucking shit. You know, all they care about is power. And all they'll say is hey, I'm not going to get into your gotcha games about what I said in the past. Things have changed now, right? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters to these people. Play hardball. Don't ever fucking negotiate with these assholes. It doesn't do any good. They are not people of their word. And next up, shut ass, David Silverman. Has anybody fallen faster than David Silverman? He's out there just posting the same old racist bullshit everybody always posts when they're trying to be racist is like the N-word for me. Yeah, you can tell they're exactly the same by the way he typed out the word racist but didn't type out the N-word, right? Exactly the same. It makes me feel dismissed, insulted, and angry. Nobody gives a shit, you racist motherfucker. Arian Foster said racist is pejorative. That's bull. And it's not for him to say. It's about the recipient of the word. It's like me saying N is not pejorative. Forever useless fight. Yeah, you're racist, dude. You were trotting out all the same old racist narratives to try to combat systemic racism that the far right has done for fucking ever. And people are rightly calling you racist for it. And it's not the same as the N-word because, like this says, if you're comparing the badness of two words and you won't even say one of them, that's the worst word, right? They're not the same thing at all. You fucking stupid piece of shit, Chud. God damn it, David Silverman. Such a disappointment. And here's America, folks. This is America. This is why we have one of the highest death rates in the world. This is why we can't have nice things. This is literally a Trump supporter. And he's trying to tell the crowd, hey, if they're going to make us wear a mask, then let's at least wear masks that are supportive of Trump, pro-Trump mask. And him even mentioning wearing masks in any way for any reason, he gets booed. But he dies. It's slavery, folks. Yeah, we got to get this guy out of office, dude. There's a reason Trump supporters are against wearing masks. It's because he's encouraged that behavior, right? We have the worst person in the office that we could possibly have at this particular time in history. Amazingly bad. And oh my God, this is so crazy, folks. The fascists are literally telling you what they're going to do. So this is Senator Kelly Leffler. This is a literal campaign ad she put out there. And in this campaign ad, she is talking about basically murdering journalists. If you listen to it, if you read between the lines, that's what she's talking about. Literally saying they're going to try to eliminate left-wing journalists. Listen to this shit.
Did you know Kelly Leffler was ranked the most conservative senator in America?
Yep, she's more conservative than Attila the Hun.
Fight China. Got it. Attack big government.
Yeah. Eliminate the liberal scribes. More conservative than Attila the Hun. Kelly Leffler, 100.
Did you catch that? Attila the Hun eliminates liberal scribes. She's talking about journalists. Eliminate them, folks. She's more conservative than Attila the Hun, murdering liberal journalists.
Attila the Hun. Kelly Leffler, 100%. More conservative.
Eliminate the liberal scribes.
More conservative than Attila the Hun. Kelly Leffler, 1.
God damn, folks. We are in, like, I used to think it was just like, I used to think it was silly, people saying that we were pushing a Nazi Germany-like timeline in this country right now. But it's not fun anymore, really, because that's exactly what they're doing. This is very similar to what Nazi Germany was in the 30s, folks. Just crazy. Our elected officials standing next to Trump talking about eliminating a liberal journalist. And beyond parody, folks, I wish I could tell you that this was photoshopped, but it's not. Wearing a black penis on your face to own the libs. Yeah. Definitely cucking us lib with that big black dick on her face. And that is a big black, it's sort of flaccid still, but it's huge still. And it's right on her mouth. So, owned. I'm so owned. Aren't you owned? I just want to show you. Nope. Not Photoshop, folks. This is real life. This is America, yo. Donald Trump balls. Oh, my fucking God. It's so embarrassing. This country's so fucking embarrassing. And, this is why we have the highest death rate in the Western world, folks. These are the kind of people voting for Trump.
When you hear Dr. Anthony Fauci, for example, who's on the Vice President's Health Commission on COVID, say that by wearing a mask you're helping to stop the spread, what do you think of that?
He's a liar.
And why is that?
Because I don't believe the numbers.
I don't believe the numbers. He's a liar. I don't care if he's the fucking expert in this field or not. I just don't believe it. I ain't wearing no mask, says the woman for Trump. God damn it, folks. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's a shit country. What you gonna do? Next up. Imagine if this was Antifa doing this, folks. Here's a bunch of Trump supporters outside the polling booths. They're basically protesting voting. That's what it's come to in this country, folks. Imagine if the left or Antifa were doing this. It would be nonstop on Fox News talking about how they were trying to intimidate people not to vote. I imagine you'll see plenty of this on election day, where they're standing out there trying to intimidate people not to vote, because, you know, they don't give a shit, folks. They don't want you to vote. And let's check in on Alex Jones. What's Alex Jones been up to? I'm sure he has some incredibly reasonable takes on Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death. Let's have a listen.
Globalist election meddling going on at levels never before seen. So all of the gloves are off and the brass knuckles are on, as they say. So the Crypt Keeper has probably been dead for weeks.
What an asshole. Calling her the Crypt Keeper. I mean, just no class whatsoever. And I feel chubby sometimes, but you know, Alex Jones and I are the same age, so he actually making me feel kind of thin, to be honest with you.
But they wanted to wait as long as they could. My sources said she was dead a month ago. Hadn't been seen in a month. Remember, she was in the hospital for weeks and all these surgeries. The word was, but they wanted to push it longer so that it's closer up to the election so that there's not as much time. But
yeah, she's been dead for months, actually, folks. They were just lying about it so they could push it closer to the... Why wouldn't they lie about it till after the election, then, if that was the case? That makes absolutely no fucking sense, but it's Alex Jones, so.
Mitch McConnell has the time because they knew Ginsburg was going to be going. Most people live about 12 months with pancreatic cancer. The average is about 10, 11 months, depending on the year. Nobody lives 3 years like she did. Very suspicious, very bizarre. we started saying, looks like Stephen Hawking's dead. People that have the disease he had, hardly ever lived more than 15 years. He lived 30-something years. And as soon as we started saying we think Stephen Hawking's dead, and the guy they roll around doesn't look anything like him, suddenly they announced he was dead. And it's okay to question known liars.
Oh, yeah.
Because they lie so much you don't know it's true.
Yeah, it is. It's okay to question known liars, says Alex Jones. Oh, good God. Folks. Stephen Hawking was a robot. They were just pushing a robot out there. He's been dead for years, folks. For some reason. And I truly miss this genius voice on Twitter. This is Bill Mitchell, right? He got actually banned eventually for spreading misinformation. But so first off, he had so many tweets saying how Corona wasn't actually going to kill anybody. It was going to be very minor. We shouldn't worry about it. It was a hoax. And then, after he said that repeatedly, this was his moving of the goalpost. This was his far, far moving of the goalpost on what he said earlier. So if we get less than 200,000 COVID-19 deaths in America, can we all agree that Trump is the greatest president of all time? Yeah, we're past that now. Past 200,000. So now that we're past that, can you admit that he's not a good president? But nope. All he would just say was, no, the numbers are fake. Only about 10,000 have actually died. Because that's what they say, folks. The truth doesn't matter. It's a post-truth society. None of it matters anymore. And folks, you want to know how fucking scary this goddamn country is? How trash this goddamn country is? This guy is third in line for the presidency. This is Chuck Grassley. And this is what he tweeted out the other night. If you lost your pet pigeon, misspelled, he can't even spell the word pigeon. He's spelling it like a pigeon language. You know what that is? If you lost your pet pigeon, it's dead in front yard. My Iowa, dude, cat. All right, you gotta move. You can't fucking push the goddamn microphone in my face. All right, let's try this again. Don't get right back on me and do the same thing again, cat. Okay, I love you, but just chill right now. All right. If you lost your pet pigeon, it's dead in front yard. My Iowa farm just discovered. Here R identifies right leg blue 2020 3089 AU 2020. She left leg green band. No printed info. Sorry, bad news. I assume deer dead because it was night and no carcass. But in case of this pigeon, I could actually pick up bird. No life whatsoever. Oh my God, folks, we're doomed as a country. How the fuck is this real life? This guy's third in line for the presidency. Can't even spell the word pigeon. So I guess what happened here, I know this makes no sense. I'm assuming what happened here, I think some, I guess, scientist or somebody probably tracked a pigeon, put some kind of tracker on it so they could track the bird. I guess it died in his front yard, and that's what he thought. He thought it was somebody's pet or something, and that's what he's talking about. But good God, we're fucking doomed. Republicans not sending their best. This one right here keeps fucking up my microphone, keeps pushing to my chest. She's like, Daddy, I just want to lay in your lap. I love you so much. I just want to push the microphone into your face. Just take it, Daddy. Just accept it. Aren't I so cute with my little dirt tongue? Mwah, you are, but don't do that. No, thank you. And let's check in with Sam Cedar from 4 years ago, talking about he's actually debating shut-ass Jimmy Dore, dumbass piece of shit, crypto MAGA Jimmy Dore. Listen to this shit. Jimmy Dore is about to tell people, hey, don't worry if Trump gets elected. You're all fear-mongering. It won't be so bad. And Jimmy Dore's explaining to him Trump could get several nominees for the Supreme Court. And Jimmy Dore's like, that can't possibly happen. That won't happen. That's about the same, that's about the same probability as the moon falling into a lake. And Jimmy Dore still, 4 years later, talking the same shit. So let's look how stupid he was 4 years ago.
Well, I think I just kind of showed you how you're wrong about all this stuff, and you're voting out of fear again. Out of fear. Oh, because there might be 2 Supreme Court judges. What if there's 3? What if the moon falls into Lake Michigan? What are we going to do then?
Now, Jimmy, let's talk about risk assessment.
We just roll over?
Do you think there's a difference in the probability that 2 80-year-olds with multiple cases of cancer are going to serve out their term versus the moon falling into Lake Michigan?
I just disagree with your forecast.
He just laughs it out. God damn it. Always wrong, Jimmy Dore. Piece of fucking shit, Jimmy Dore. Fuck you. You're stupid and you should feel bad about it. People should start pointing out everything these goddamn motherfuckers said 4 years ago and ramming it down their goddamn ignorant ass throats. And next up on the Chud Watch. So Spotify employees are upset. Many of them. Because one of the main faces of their company now, Joe Rogan, is platforming racist and sexist and transphobia, and he's actually himself spreading transphobia. And not only that, misinformation and conspiracy theories. So they're like, hey, we don't like this. We should have more editorial control over what goes on our platform and not just let it be used to spread racism, transphobia, convicted rapist, literally. One of the first people he had is a convicted fucking rapist, with no mention of it whatsoever. You know, maybe this is bad for our image. And all of Spotify's employees, all their full-time employees, they're stockholders. That is one of the employee benefits they get. So they're part owners in the company. So they're speaking out about it. They have supposedly a corporate atmosphere where the employees can speak out about it, right? And so they are doing exactly what you'd expect decent, moral people to do. Saying, we don't like this. We don't like this fucking chud-ass asshole spreading misinformation and using our platform, our company that we built up, to spread harmful bullshit. And I totally agree. They have every fucking right to do that. And so TJ put out this bad tweet. Now look, before I shit on TJ a little bit, me and TJ are trying to be nicer to each other. And so I'm trying not to shit on TJ too hard here. He has a right to have bad takes, and I have a right to call him out without us hating each other for it. You know, he can call me out on my bad takes. I won't get too butthurt. So hopefully he don't get too butthurt about this. But this is a bad fucking take. He says, how many of these employees is worth $100 million to the company? None. Tell them to get in line. If they don't, fire them, Spotify. This isn't a free speech issue for me. Of course it's not. This is a don't pay $100 million for something and then ruin it because some chumps are upset. Terrible take. Which I responded, terrible fucking take, dude. Spotify employees have every right to speak up and about not wanting their company to platform racism, sexism, transphobia, and the spread of misinformation. Demanding accountability doesn't ruin anything. It doesn't ruin Joe Rogan's show to expect him not to spread harmful lies and misinformation. They have every right to speak up about it. They are stockholders. They run the fucking company. So, terrible take. And not only is it a terrible take from a moral standpoint, it's actually a terrible take from a capitalistic standpoint. This is a horrible idea from a capitalistic standpoint because as Joe Rogan continuously puts out misinformation, continuously platforms racist and sexist and homophobes and transphobes, how would it look when it's already known that Spotify's reaction was to fire any of their employees that spoke out about this? I mean, that is a terrible PR move from a capitalistic standpoint. So, bad advice. Bad advice. Maybe you should listen. You should have done it to begin with. You should have, put him on your platform without knowing what kind of person he was. But, I don't know. Lay down with dogs, you get fleas. And also, if you lay down with cats, you get fleas. Because fleas! I still got fleas. God damn it. We're still battling them. And then last, but not least, on Chud Watch, a different kind of chud. Now, this guy, spoiler alert, this is comedy. And this guy's funny. And this guy does a great job of acting. He kills this. He kills this role. Very impressed by whoever this guy is. Funny dude. Let's listen.
Now, I got a message for all you liberals out there. You want my gun, my firearm? Come take it from me. Just walk through my door, come into my home, and take it from me. With your weak, soft, liberal, girlish hands. Just try to put those hands on me. Those soft, liberal hands. Put them on me, on my body. Just slowly, gently dragging your fingers up and down my arm, giving me goosebumps. You want my gun? Come kiss me for it. But not like right away. Don't be too obvious with it. Let's do that thing where our faces get close to each other. And you know what's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. You just stare at each other's lips. But you're waiting for the right signal to give yourself over to them completely. Like in a walk to remember. Come do that for my gun. Bite my lip and play with my hair for my firearm. If you want my gun, come spank me for it. Not like too hard, but like still hard, you know? Like hurt me but make me feel safe at the same time, you pussy liberals.
So he nailed that. That guy is, who is that?
I got a message for all you liberals out.
All right, I got it. Let me see who you are so people can go support you. That is the Laser Boy. So if you still are able to get on TikTok when you're viewing this, if Trump has that banned, I know they sold it to Microsoft or whatever, but if it's still out when you see this, go support the Laser Boy because he did a good job on that one. And that is my Chud Watch for this week. Let's see what you guys have to say in the chat. Did we enjoy that? Laugh Mouse, this is too good. Yeah, he did a great job. Nailed it. The original gamer, there's nothing wrong about it. But Dor seems to want Trump to win, and we just can't have that. Crypto MAGA, don't have to like that term, but it fits. Fuck them. Look, Dustin, TJ, and Bering are all cool. Oh my god, Bering's not cool. What the fuck are you talking about? Bering's a fucking piece of shit. Seriously, if you think Bering's cool, don't be a fan of mine. I don't want you as a fan of mine. I think Bering's cool. Like, seriously. That guy is, god damn it, no. Fuck you. TJ will never make you too butthurt. That's true. I can take it. All day long. Free Julian Assange. I heard that. Joe the Bigot Rogan. Yeah, chud ass Joe Rogan. Jimmy is the man. Sorry. Bullshit. The fuck's wrong with you? Do better. Be better. I'm assuming you're trolling. Jimmy Dore's not a smart person. I never seen him say anything smart. Jimmy Dore tricked me for a while, but I could see him turning right-wing. That's when I left. It's just the Sargon shit. I mean, he might be left-wing in some ways, but I mean, he's clear that he's been wrong repeatedly, and he's absolutely helped encourage left-wing people not to vote for Biden, which helps Trump. So fuck that guy. At this point, if you're not doing everything you can to use your platform to get Trump out of office, you're my enemy. And I love the fact that you're my enemy, because I think you're a piece of shit. Blue Maggots! Yep. I'm just listening to Dusty. Hell yeah. Are you going to ban me for my opinion? As long as you're not trolling. And as long as you're not spreading misinformation. But if you're trolling or you spread misinformation, either one. Even if you don't mean to spread misinformation, even if you're just doing it on accident, you don't get to use my platform to spread misinformation. So if you see anybody spreading misinformation, fuck them. Bye-bye. It's not a free speech issue. Get your own fucking platform. Say whatever the fuck you want to. You don't get to do it on mine, fuckos. So, Bering is cool, and so are you, Dusty. Nope. No, he's not. He literally put out videos trying to talk Australians into voting against gay marriage. Literally put out chud shit for almost a decade now. What is wrong? I just assume you're trolling, but fuck you. Yeah, fuck all y'all. Bering's a piece of shit. Like, I literally, if you're a fan of Bering, I don't even want you as a fan. Seriously. Like, I'm fine, okay? I don't have to be popular. I don't have to have everybody be subscribed to me. I'm very picky, in fact, about who I want to be subscribed to me, about who want to be fans of me. And, like, there's just some of you I don't want as fans. So, like, just go fuck yourselves. I don't care if it hurts your feelings or it makes you mad. I like you, dude. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter to me. I don't want you. Anyway, I'm an asshole. Vote Biden to fight Biden. Vote Biden, get rid of Trump, but I mean, every possible way somebody could be better. He's better than Trump. So, then I changed my mind, Dusty. I was wrong. Fuck Bering. Is that the real Bering? Yeah, piece of fucking shit. I don't give a shit about Bering. What are you even doing here, dude? Like, you're such a piece of trash. Then you changed your mind, Dusty. I was wrong. You're a fucking piece of shit to begin with. You're so stupid for even thinking about putting that shit out there. Telling people not to vote for gay marriage. You're just a trash human, dude. Like, I had nothing for you. Anyway, next up, let's see what we're doing. Let me do the super chats. Fuck Bering. Trash human being. Has nothing of value to offer society. If you're a fan of his, then don't be a fan of mine. Fuck you. Don't like him. Not a fan. Remember when I was debating Bering on, what the fuck's that guy's name? Andy Race-Warski's show about how bad Trump was going to be? And they were like all pro-Trump, shitting on me for telling you guys exactly what the fuck was going to happen. Remember that shit? Remember how fucking stupid this guy has always goddamn been? Remember how big of a coward he is, hiding behind his little goofy-ass cartoon because he's too much of a chicken shit to really show his face and put his real face and personality behind his work? Just fucking loser-ass bullshit. All right, let's see. Where am I at here? Dante Romano, what skeptic YouTuber would you want to debate most? Armored Skeptic, Shoe on Head, or Andy Worski? Who isn't on YouTube anymore? Shoe on Head, definitely. I would love to. She won't ever have a conversation with me, but I don't really want to debate anybody because I think the debate bro shit is boring. I think having even just interviews is boring. I much prefer doing what I'm doing, but I would love to question Shoe on Head, but that would never happen. Daddy Nerd Dick, Trump says he's going to nom a woman to Supreme Court. Justice Ivanka, Justice Tiffany, yeah, it'll be one of those other people I mentioned earlier. One of those incredibly Christian people. Bro, let's claim asylum in New Zealand. New Zealand don't want me. New Zealand ain't gonna take us. Appreciate that guy written. Danny Nerdnick became a member of the Dust Buddies. Welcome, Danny Nerdnick. Appreciate that. Christ Illusion 989. Love you, Dusty. Nothing to say. Just want to support. Keep it up. I will. Thank you, Christ Illusion. I will do this as long as you guys support me. You rock. Jenny Rue, what's wrong with cops? They are being watched and they still are doing this because they want us to hate them. They want us to hate them, so we fight back, and then they have an excuse. They feel justified in abusing us if we fight back, and that's what they want. They want to feel justified in their abuse of us. That dog eating that man alive felt as unreal as watching an episode of The Walking Dead. Heartbreaking shit. Yeah, that's America, though. They literally have the right to torture you. Thank you, Kinky. Purple Flower, $30. I wish I were mega wealthy so I could buy influence. Put the pressure on the change policy through the existing system since we're devolving fast. It might be too late, though. All I can do is support voices like yours. I appreciate that. Purple Flower, $30. That's very generous of you. You're doing the Lord's work, in my opinion, by helping us support this channel. And I'll keep doing what I'm doing as long as you guys keep having my back. I appreciate that. Will Bering donate more? Did Bering donate anything? I missed it if he... Did Bering donate something? I missed it if he did. He oughta. He oughta donate tons to me to make up for all the stupid bullshit he's put out over the fucking years, right? How wrong he's been. Remember when he was talking about, oh, you should vote against gay marriage in Austria because free speech! The liberals are going to destroy free speech! The lefties are going to destroy free speech! Did they destroy free speech, Bering? Did they do that? Or were you just talking bullshit and fear-mongering? Like you always fucking do, you piece of shit. Bering in chat, $5. I saw him. Dante Romano message retracted, but I don't get that money, so fuck you. I don't know. Just kidding. Jimmy Dore peaked when he spat on Alex Jones. Yep, I think I'd choose Alex Jones at this point. Alright, I'll read the rest when I come back. What else we saying in here? Drama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Smash the like button, heard that? Hell yeah. Dusty being Dusty, yeah, I can't help but to be honest. Like, I ain't here to make no fucking friends. I don't give a shit about making friends with anybody, about, you know, being in these cliques and bullshit. I just tell you exactly what the fuck I think about you, right? Sure, man, I still appreciate your content because I think I always have something to learn. You can hate me, but I'll still watch. Okay, cool. I will still hate you. Be better. Bering did donate. He's listening. Yeah, donate, Bering. Maybe I'll like you. Pay me. Yeah, I saw your fucking video you put out where you were platforming chud-ass Noel Plum. Good lord, dude. Just be better. That's all I'm saying, dude. You can do better. You can. Anyway, next up, let's continue on with the show, and I will say this, like, I haven't listened to Bering's material in a long-ass time, so it's possible he's gotten better. Let's just see. Let's see what Bering's been talking about. I hadn't fucking listened to Bering in goddamn for fucking ever. I'm gonna move this over here in case porn pops up. Bering YouTube. Let's see what kind of shit Bering has been putting out on YouTube. Alright, cat, don't push the mic, don't push the microphone into my phone. All right, do it anyway. Why would you listen to me? Why would you listen to me? I'm only the guy who keeps you alive. All right, let's see what Bering has been doing on YouTube. Bering on YouTube videos. Let's see. Would you pass any important PSA? How to not be racist. All right, that looks terrible. Police state in Australia. At least you're speaking out against the police. That's good. Jizzism, the bigotry of sperm donation. All right. Let's go woke fishing. Oh, you talking about the woke shit still? Fuck God. It's always 2016 with you people. Like these anti-SJWs, they're never going to get past 2016. 2016 was like the peak of human civilization for them because it was when they were so incredibly popular with all this anti-SJW shit. They'll never fucking move past that shit. Cartoons get super woke. Oh my God. Are the cartoons woke? Imagine focusing on bullshit like this, right? Imagine being stuck forever in 2016. Bearing argues with feminists on the news. Oh my God, are you still fucking fighting feminism, dude? Holy shit. You're stuck in a time warp. It's 2020 now, dude. Move the fuck on with your life. It's so pathetic. It's just pathetic at this point. Nissan totally woke. It's pathetic, dude. It's fucking pathetic. All right, time for the Trump your president bullshit. You guys ready for this? Cause Trump's your president. He's the president. He's the president. Yeah, I'm not being an overtime tonight. I thought it was gonna be a short show. Fuck. So first off, this gotta hurt Trump. It probably doesn't because he doesn't care. He doesn't have any kind of moral compass whatsoever. But analysis from Trump's own business school alma mater says Biden policies will be better for the U.S. economy. As the 2020 presidential election nears, different organizations are analyzing the proposed initiatives of each candidate. One of those groups looking at the economic plans of both President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden is Pennsylvania's Wharton School of Business. The president's business school alma mater, Wharton, concluded Biden's economic proposals would create a faster growing economy, higher wages for workers, and reduce the national debt when compared to under President Donald Trump. The prestigious business school also found that Biden's proposed environmental and social programs, often criticized by the GOP, would largely pay for themselves. So yeah, eat shit, Trump! Even the school you graduated from knows Biden would be better, because he would be in every goddamn way. And fear is all Trump has, but I actually kind of like this, folks. Because it just shows how desperate Trump is. Even if Trump steals the election or somehow wins, it's not going to change the fact how desperate, how obviously scared and desperate he is. Wanted to say anything. Winning big next year, if I'm reelected, would be our best year ever. Sleepy Joe wants to quadruple your taxes and go to socialized health care. Depression! Just he'll say anything. If Joe Biden's elected, he's going to come to your house and rape your kitten right in front of your children, folks. If Joe Biden's elected, he's going to come to every United States citizen's house, have the Secret Service hold you down. He's going to shit in your mouth, folks. You better elect me. It's just so sad. It's so obvious how desperate this motherfucker is. And it's funny. Love to see him squirm. But it's still scary, folks. Because here he is, just out fucking right. Talking about how the press are scoundrels. Demonizing the press in this country. This is fascist as shit. Listen to this. This dovetails nicely, or horribly, into what we're going to get into next. So pay attention.
And when Obama got it, here are the headlines. President Obama gets the Nobel Prize. We need an honest media. The free airwaves, they lie over the free airwaves. They use them and they lie. I don't know. We're going to have to look at it. They're a bunch of scoundrels. They hate it when I say it, but you know, honestly, they are the enemy of the people. When they lie, they are the enemy of the people. You are the enemy of the people. Oh, damn it, the red lights just went off.
Yeah, they're the enemy of the people, folks. The press, the free and open press, the enemy of the people, fascists and shit. So now, he's going to praise the abuse and shooting of the press, folks. As Bernie Sanders says here, this is what authoritarianism looks like. An American president does not praise violence against a reporter for doing his job, but that's exactly what he does here. Calls the press the enemy of the people, and then praises the violent abuse of police against our open and free press.
I remember this guy, Welchie, he got hit on the knee with a canister of tear gas, and he went down. He was down. My knee. Nobody cared. These guys didn't care. They moved him aside. And they just walked right through. It was like, it was the most beautiful thing. No, because after we take all that crap, for weeks and weeks, they would take this crap, and then you finally see men get up there and go right through. Wasn't it really a beautiful sight? Well, law and order.
Yeah, wasn't the abuse of our press, shooting the press with rubber bullets? Isn't that a beautiful sight, folks? This is full in-your-face fascism. Hey, what's up, Barry? You still want to debate me about whether Trump's going to be a good president or not, motherfucker? You still want to try to tell me down for telling the truth? Piece of fucking shit. And this is what actually happened, folks. He can't even tell the truth about that. Even his fascist rhetoric about how beautiful it is to abuse the press is lies. The Dishonesty Corporation presents Bullshit Theater. Today's episode, Ali Velshi. Act 2. Where Donald Trump claims that Ali Velshi was hit by a tear gas canister. It was a rubber bullet. Velshi went down and cried, my knee. He stoically said, I got hit. Hold on. There was fire for blocks behind Velshi as he spoke. No fire, just tear gas used on peaceful protesters. Let's have a look.
Remember they hit the CNN reporter in the knee? He went down. Ali Velshi. I remember this guy, Welchie. He got hit on the knee with a canister of tear gas.
But minutes later, Velshi, who previously worked for CNN, was hit by a rubber bullet, not tear gas canister.
And he went down. He didn't. He was down.
He wasn't.
My knee.
All right, guys, I got hit. Yeah, I got hit. Hold on.
He said, this is a friendly protest. It's wonderful to see such a... Behind him, it was all fire for block.
All right, there has been no provocation, Joshua. There was nothing that happened whatsoever. The police pulled into this intersection unprovoked right into the middle of the crowd, split the crowd, started firing in both directions. They now have fired at us.
It looked like Berlin during the war.
What's on?
He and his troops quickly moved back. No fires anywhere.
It was the most beautiful thing.
It was the most beautiful thing, yeah, attacking the free press. So beautiful. He just lied. It doesn't matter if he lies, folks. They cheer him anyway. Even if they see this video and they see him lying, it doesn't matter. It's not about the truth anymore. It's about winning to these fucking people. And absolute shit show, folks. Just racism right in your face. Like, how can you say that Trump is not a racist? How could anybody who has a shred of integrity listen to this and say he's not a racist?
One of the most vital issues in this election is the subject of refugees. You know it. You know it perhaps better than almost anybody. Lots of luck. You having a good time with your refugees? That's good.
Yeah, folks, you having a good time with your refugees? He's just trying to scare you. Yeah, he letting brown people in this country. You having a good time with all these brown people? We literally should be helping these people. People from war-torn countries who are just trying to make a better life for themselves and their family. These are exactly the type of people that anybody who considers themselves a Christian should want to help. But instead, this is the kind of shit they cheer because they're evil. Christians are the most un-Christ-like people you will ever hope to meet, especially Trump supporters, folks. Horrific what this country's goddamn become. And here he is, praising Robert E. Lee, traitor Robert E. Lee, who turned his back on the country to fight to enslave our fellow human beings. Here's Trump bragging about him and praising him, because of course, why wouldn't the fucking president brag about a traitor to the country who fought for slavery?
And he was getting beaten a lot by Robert E. Lee. They want to rip his statue down all over the place, but Robert E. Lee was whether you like him or not, whether you like statues or not, you know, they don't rip statues down anymore. Signed the law. 10 years in jail. They don't rip them down. But Robert E. Lee won many, many battles in a row, and it was supposed to be over in one day. You know, it was supposed to end immediately because the North was too powerful for the South. But it just shows when you have leaders, when you have a great general, and Robert E. Lee, he would have won except for Gettysburg, and that was because his general was killed, who's going to lead Gettysburg.
Fuck, imagine that, folks. It's like praising Hitler. Yeah, if it wasn't for Russia interfering, Hitler would have won the war. He was doing great. You know, we should praise him. Fucking traitors to this country. People that attacked our country. We should praise them because, hey, they were outnumbered. They did great, huh? Tell me he's not racist, folks. Here he is talking about genetics. Yeah, just genes, folks. Some people have the good genes. Who? I wonder who he's talking about.
Their families. They were tough. and they were strong. You have good genes, you know that, right? You have good genes. A lot of it's about the genes, isn't it? Don't you believe? The racehorse theory, you think we're so different? You have good genes in Minnesota.
Yeah, you have good genes in Minnesota. Well, who's the one that has bad genes? That's what I want to know, Trump. Who is it? Be specific. So frustrating. And extortion 101, folks. He's literally trying to force companies to sell to other companies. And then he gets a big cut for his slush fund. So then he can go in and brainwash children in our schools with patriotic and jingoistic bullshit. Just corruption, Nazism, and he's so shocked he can't get away with it.
Until about 24 hours ago, that's all they talked about is tick-tock, tick-tock. But we have a deal worked out, I think, with Walmart is going to buy it, along with Oracle, Larry Ellison. It's going to be an incredible combination. And I said, you know, do me a favor, could you put up $5 billion into a fund for education so we can educate people as to real history of our country, the real history, not the fake history.
He's not talking about real history at all, though. He's talking about whitewashing our history and all the evil our country's done and only presenting our country as these heroes who have never done anything wrong, and he's trying to extort companies to pay for it. It's just fucking amazing. Just sit up and brag about this shit, and here he is talking about what he wants to do. They want to bring fascism, full-throated fascism, to our schools in this country, folks.
Education. To combat the toxic left-wing propaganda in our schools, I am launching a new pro-American lesson plan for students called 1776 Commission. It's already done.
Yeah, fascism in our school. We're going to brainwash the children. Yeah, not Nazi-esque at all, is it, folks? Heavy sigh. And yep, here's Ben Garrison's new cartoon. Nothing scary about this. Loving America is your homework. Yeah, MAGA hats right in the classrooms. Reading, writing, arithmetic, and the Dems are in the corner. Oh my God, President Trump. Common Core in the garbage. 1619 Project in the garbage. America first on the globe. Scary. Got to get him out of there, folks. Got to get him out of there. It's a cult, though. We all know it's true. It's a fucking cult. And here he is. He's pretending here like he won the Nobel Prize. He got nominated for it, but anybody can be nominated for a Nobel Prize, and some right-wing shithead nominated him. But now he's going to act like, oh, my victories are your victories. They're praising me, but that's actually praising you. It's just so stupid, folks.
President, you love your president, and your president gets honored because I'm not being honored, you're being honored with the Nobel Peace Prize for Israel, what we did with Israel.
You're not being honored, though. He literally just lied to them, saying he's being honored. He hasn't been honored. He's not going to win. Not even going to come close. And we love you. We don't care if you lied to us. Pettiness 2020, make him cry, hurt the feelings. And he's very bizarre, folks. Like I said, he just makes shit up. It doesn't matter. This is projection of the highest caliber.
And I got a debate coming up with this guy. No, it's true. You never know. You never know. They give him a big fat shot in the ass and he comes out. And for 2 hours, he's better than ever before. You know?
It is funny, though, him saying stuff like this, because it just shows his desperation. He's so desperate to just say anything. Yeah, they shoot him on drugs. I don't have any evidence, but why not? And folks, Russia's back at it again. I know Cal Kalinski's going to tell you not to believe any of this, but fuck him. FBI director confirms very, very active Russian efforts to interfere in the election. They're doing exactly the same thing they did before. They're putting out all these bots, all these fake accounts to try to divide our country and to push Trump's re-election. But of course, like I said, I don't know if Trump is in the back pocket of Putin or he just like loves Putin so much because he's a dictator and Trump admires him and wants to be a dictator like he is. But here he is shitting on his own FBI. in order to back Putin up?
You know, you saw the head of the FBI yesterday started to go, Russia's looking at our election, Russia. Here we go again, Russia. I said, what about China? What about North Korea? What about Iran? What about, they don't mention anybody else. The narrative seems to be Russia.
Yeah, well, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe because that's the one interfering in elections the most. And it's like Trump is Putin's personal publicist. Like it says, they just want him to give any kind of comment discouraging Putin from poisoning and murdering his political enemies. And he literally would not say a bad word about Putin regardless.
And his agent poisoned Alexei Navalny.
Say it.
Who do you think poisoned Alexei Navalny in Russia?
We'll talk about that at another time.
We'll talk about that another time. Just won't answer the question. Ask him, who do you think poisoned Alexei Navalny in Russia? We'll talk about it another time. No, he won't. He'll never talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it. Imagine if the Democrats did this, folks. Non-stop Fox News coverage, 24 hours. But at least Trump has put out the greatest campaign ad for Joe Biden that could ever exist. Short and sweet.
If I lose to him, I don't know what I'm going to do. I will never speak to you again. You'll never see me again.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
God damn it, please become a reality. I wish that were true, but he'll be on, even if he loses, he'll be on Ellen DeGeneres' show in a year from now, and she'll be mussing his hair and talking about how they can be friends, how she can be friends with people that she disagrees with. Fuck Ellen. And, oh my God, folks. Beyond parody. It's beyond parody, folks. This Fox News guest is literally about to say that the fact that Donald Trump has filed bankruptcy speaks to her about the testament to American values that we hold. Just listen. Hard to believe this could be real.
Very outspoken in your support for President Trump. You said you voted for him last time around. You're going to do so again. Tell us why.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, by the way, I've only been very outspoken as of honestly the last 2 weeks, in more than that the last few days. There's a narrative that's pushed in Hollywood and I think other industries that, you know, if you are to vote for Trump, you are racist and a bigot. And we've been operating under that in silence. We've been suppressed. And, you know, I'm an independent, but I take the time to look into the facts and see what's going on. And it's quite clear to me that the people who are in politics as a business, as a form of making money, are not the ones that we want to represent us in our lives. And Trump, you know, I hate to say it, but I don't think he can be bought. And also, the fact that he has filed bankruptcy to me and speaks to his attestment to the American values that we hold, that we should hold.
Yeah, folks, nothing is a testament to American values more than declaring bankruptcy. Seriously, how could this be real life? #1 news channel in America. And last but not least, here's the latest Trump attack ad going around. It's pretty good. It's only 90 seconds. Million views so far today. Let's have a look.
It's called QAnon, a fringe conspiracy theory.
QAnon's grown so fast.
Supporters are linked to acts of violence.
Murder on Staten Island. The suspected killer
was obsessed with the QAnon conspiracy theory. The FBI has ID'd QAnon as a domestic terror threat.
What's gone from an underground, almost cult-like group has now entered the mainstream of American politics.
Trump's retweeting QAnon dozens of times.
Trump retweeted a baseless conspiracy theory to nearly 63 million Twitter followers.
The president shared a conspiracy theory about Martin Gugino, the 75-year-old protester seen on video falling to the ground after being shoved by 2 officers. Trump tweeted Gugino could be an Antifa provocateur.
The president of the United States is refusing to disavow conspiracy theorists.
I understand they like me very much, and I've heard these are people that love our country.
The crux of the theory is this belief that you are secretly saving the world from this satanic cult of pedophiles and cannibals.
Is that supposed to be a bad thing? So I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to put myself out there.
Beyond parody. Dangerous, dangerous. But anybody that supports him, he'll support. Does not matter. He has no fucking standards whatsoever. And that's all. That's all my Trump segment. See what you guys have to say in the chat. Bearing still in my fucking chat. I just talk about things I think are funny and interesting. If you think I'm wrong, I'm happy to have a fuck you. Get bent, Bearing. No one gives a shit about you, dude. I hadn't thought about you in fucking years. Just go die under a rock somewhere, dude. He's already setting the stage for violence election day. Yep, true that. He wants to have an excuse to call the military in so he can put people down very fast. Only Trump can beat Trump. Good thing is, he might actually be doing it. I hope so. Hopefully he's sabotaging himself. Dusty, you have been right a long time about these people. Yeah, I mean, none of this is difficult. None of this was hard to see coming. It's not hard to see that people like Bearing, don't really give a shit about the truth. They know what their audience wants to hear, and they pander, and they put out this fucking anti-SJW shit because it gets them clicks and makes them money. They have no fucking integrity. That's why I have no interest in talk. Why would you want to talk to somebody who his word means nothing? He literally has no moral compass whatsoever, has no integrity. It's just a fucking piece of shit that wants to milk the anti-SJW thing into the goddamn ground forever. He'll be making the same shitty videos in 10 years about wokeism. It'll be some new word they come up with. It was SJW for a long time. Now it's wokeness, wokeism, cancel culture. And in 10 years, it'll be some other thing that means exactly the same shit. But it's a new word, a new buzzword. Because that's what the fuck they do. It's just lame as shit, man. Why the fuck would I want to waste my time on people whose word means nothing? All right, Gamer, what's your point? All right, let's see. Dusty was a Christian till he realized he was gay. Yep, I totally gay as shit. Sucking all the dick all the time. Got a big old dildo on my butt right now. Bearing is pretty forgettable, I know. I mean, all those cartoon motherfuckers who are so cowardly they can't put their real face and their real name on their work. I mean, nothing you've ever put out there is more controversial than I put out there. And I put my fucking name and my face on every goddamn thing. You know what? Because I'm not a fucking coward, okay? I have a sack, dude. Unlike you, sackless motherfucker. Trump is the lesser of two evils. Yeah, right. I'll assume you're trolling. Bearing's a dipshit. Agreed. Yeah, all of the rant sonos are forgettable. I know. They're all just copycats of each other. They're all just scared. They're chicken shits. They're hiding behind these fucking cartoon avatars. They're just pathetic, dude. Alright, let's see. Let's read the super chats. What you gotta say in the super chats to Dusty today? Bearing Chud Dundee is garbage. Agreed. Useless. Gundam Zero Strike 5 R's. Cheers from Brazil. What's up? Where everything is burning down thanks to Bolsonaro. I'm sorry that the coronavirus didn't kill him. Just kidding. Just kidding. Wink. Elijah Miller, another $20. Thank you, Eve. Very generous. I just want to hear you say fuck Bearing and fact Bearing. Fuck Bearing, fuck Bearing, fuck Bearing. In every way I can say it. Worthless piece of shit, dude. Shameless grifter. That's what Bearing is. Corey Davis, $5. The chat is a Chud Watch Safari. We got invaded by the Chuds. Attack of the Chuds. That's all right. All engagement is good, so just help me be more popular. Dante Romano, $5. Anti-SJW content got stale in early 2017 after Trump got in office. Some have resorted to desperate measures to retain viewership. Yeah, well, they know it. That's what their audience wants to see. And they're going to run that shit into the ground for like ever. You know, that's all they have. They have nothing to offer. So why not just repeat the same bullshit over and over again? Oh my God, the SJWs, the left, it's just so lame at this point. Especially considering what the goddamn conservatives are doing. It's not even close. It wasn't even close back then. I was telling everybody it wasn't close. But now it's so obvious that it's not even close, that what they're doing is so embarrassing. It's just like, I just feel sorry for them. It's pathetic. Pitiful. Cal Clinton made a video about Biden playing Desperado. Or it's Despacito, I think. It's the Tan Obama suit all over again. Last show I joked Cal would make a video about it. Yeah. Some call them blue MAGAs. I call them crypto MAGAs. TJ had a problem with that, but absolutely. What a fucking non-issue. Embarrassing that he would put a video of it like that. The guy who sang that song introduced him, And he played the song on his phone to show he knew who the guy was. Why is that an issue at all? Why would anybody bring that up? Well, there's a reason, because he's making money. He gets tons of clicks doing that kind of shit. He's another middle-class douchebag who, if Trump gets elected again, it won't affect him. In fact, it'll help him because it'll probably lower his tax bracket because he's probably in the top 1%. So what the fuck does he care? What the fuck does he care? The marginalized, the minorities who are harmed by this. He doesn't give a shit. He's a fucking weasel. That should be his nickname for the rest of his fucking life. Cal Weasel Kalinske. Fuck that guy. Baring pushed video supporting "It's okay to be white" stickers in Scotland. He shat Greta Thunberg, downplayed climate change, and turned the Australian Blazers into another anti-feminist screed. Yeah, of course he did. I mean, that's what he's all about. Pandering to chuds. If you're a fan of his, don't be a fan of mine. I don't want you, don't need you. I'm cool, I'm good. We're solid here, okay? K. Condor, $10. I am a direct descendant of a founding father, John Hart. I sometimes wondered what he would think of the modern USA. Then I remember he was a slave owner, so maybe his opinion would be moot regardless. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of those guys, if they're living nowadays, they would be totally against slavery. But at the same time, like, there were a lot of people back then who knew it was horrible, who understood how evil it was, and they were against it, and these motherfuckers weren't. So they were on the wrong side of history, in my opinion, so fuck them. Name will tell, $5. Racism is the glue that holds these guys together. True that. They know what they're doing. They pretend like they don't, but they know what they're fucking doing. Hugh Hundo, $4.99. Love your message in progress, brother. Here's something for you and the kiddies. I appreciate that, Hugh Hundo. I love you. Thank you for the support. I'll read the other ones that'll come back. Got to continue the show. About to get into overtime in another 10 minutes. I got to hurry up and blow through this shit. Let's see. I clicked on the wrong thing. Boom goes the dynamite. All right, next up is the what the fuck section. You ready for that? Because it's time for what the fuck. What the fuck, folks? And first off on what the fuck. God damn it, lefties. Oh, god damn it. Did they fucking take this down? They took it down. Now, here it is. I don't know what the story behind this is, but we got to call out the bad actors on our side, too. We can't just call out the conservatives. Obviously, conservatives are doing way worse than the lefties are, but sometimes you got to fucking call this shit out. I don't know what's happening here, but it looks like these are Antifa members, and they're banging on this car, and there's a dog in this car, and they're kind of abusing the dog, and it pisses me off, so fuck you guys. This makes you look bad. This makes your whole movement look bad.
Oh, shit.
Go. Go.
These fuckers should be named and shamed. Name and shame these people. Fuck you. Yeah, breaking glass out into the face of a dog, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Horrible look.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just stop. Stop behaving like this. You can peacefully protest without being dickheads and making your side look bad, motherfuckers. Stop. It's hard to defend when you do shit like this. And folks, did you hear about this shit? Did you hear about Twitter's racist algorithm? Apparently this is true. So, apparently Twitter has an algorithm where if you have a picture that is big and it has two different faces in it, like a white face and a black face, it almost always defaults to showing you the white face. Apparently, let's take a look at some examples. Like, trying a horrible experiment. Let's go ahead and just click on it over here. We'll go directly to the source. So here's an example. This picture. It's a turtle motherfucker and Obama here. And a turtle motherfucker's at the top and Obama's at the bottom. So, of course, it crops it to being turtle motherfucker, Mitch McConnell. And so reverse it. Obama at the top, turtle motherfucker, Mitch McConnell at the bottom, and still it's showing Mitch McConnell's face. And it happens over and over again, right? They do lots of examples of it. If you make Obama whiter, it shows his face. If you lighten up his face to be whiter than Mitch McConnell's, then it shows him at the top now. Here's an example. Black guy at the bottom, white guy at the top, shows the white guy. White guy at the bottom, black guy at the top, shows the white guy. Lots of examples of this they put on there. And I have a couple more over here. Let's see. Yep. Justin Trudeau. versus blackface Justin Trudeau. Let's reverse them. And still, yeah, white boy Justin Trudeau. So some people are saying, well, what it's doing is it's looking for the brightest areas with the most contrast, but it does seem to be like racist. I know they're like not meaning to be racist, but it's clearly the algorithm is performing in ways that it's coming off as racist because it's showing, you know, white faces more than black faces. And here's another one. Oh, here's the good news, folks. The algorithm might be racist, but at least it picks the titties. That's all I got to say. It's picking the titties. Here's big titty Ted Cruz on top, regular Ted Cruz on bottom. Boom, big titty Ted Cruz, and reverse it. Still got big titty Ted Cruz, so at least the algorithm knows that we love the titties. So I got to give a little bit of credit, partial credit to the racist algorithm for picking the titties. Gotta love it. And here's a crazy story, true story, folks. So this woman got in a high-speed chase with police because she had to take a poop real bad. Yeah, not making this up, not making it up. Let's have a look. I'm gonna skip over here to about here.
Important business. A high-speed chase.
Step out of the car!
And guns drawn in residential Enid. All starting with a traffic stop. At the wheel, this woman, Emily Owings, initially pulled over for not wearing her seatbelt. The only form of identification, her medical marijuana card.
Your license is suspended?
Why?
I don't know. And now I'm waiting to see if you have warrants through Woods County and...
Poop so bad.
Where do you think I was going?
Hey, man.
Huh?
I said it's my birthday. A bizarre excuse and her 28th birthday, not the only problem she's dealing with. Police say she wasn't supposed to be behind the wheel in the first place. A warrant out for her arrest in Winoka, allegedly fighting an officer. Why did you just let me go?
Because I know your license is suspended.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was. I won't drive no more, but can I please go home and go poop? This Enid officer calling for backup.
You have warrants through Woods County and they're coming to get you.
No, they're not.
She's like, fuck this, I gotta poop. Fuck you guys.
Sparking a pursuit, topping 70 miles per hour,
What did she
blowing
eat?
through stop signs and a school zone. Eventually stopping.
Get out of the vehicle now!
Arrested, off to jail, and her charges upgraded.
Can I poop in your car?
Can I poop in your car?
You could have already been on your way to jail.
Yeah, not pooping.
Get in the car.
Bad.
Police.
She got to poop bad. Holy shit. She like gun girl. I feel bad for her. I've had to poop like that before. It's not fun.
Searching Owings' car and finding a pipe, and inside of it, meth.
Oh no, not meth. Does meth make you have to poop? I don't know. Never done no meth, so I did do meth one time, but it didn't make me poop. And next up, a horrible story. Peak capitalism, hopefully. Late stage capitalism here. The gig economy company launches Uber, but for evicting people. So this company started an app where you could hire poor people to evict other people from their homes. Yeah, because this is where we've become in this fucking country. Something like 40% of Mississippi is supposed to be like evicted of the renters here. So yeah, you can hire poor people to go fuck over other poor people. Desperate poor people to fuck over other desperate poor people. Because why not, America? You're not evil. You're not a fucking trash country, are you? And next up on What the Fuck, here's a motherfucker that needs to be named and shamed into the goddamn ground. Apparently this is some 2-bit rapper who thinks he can just abuse people, act like a fucking bully, abuse minimum wage workers. Name and shame this motherfucker. Don't ever let him live this shit down.
How much? 2 more seconds.
What wrong with you, dude? We treat you like a dude? What else? What you mean, what else? Everything else, salt and pepper, common sense. Are you an idiot? You better get better at your customer service. For real. I don't know what the fuck you think you living in. This is 2020. Yeah. No, you don't know. You obviously don't know. You had me sitting here with only 2 people here for 40 fucking minutes. Do you not understand that? You didn't do no customer service, didn't check on nobody. You're handling one fucking order at a time. Like, it's not common sense to you?
So wait, for after he gets done abusing this poor worker who's being nice and just trying to help him, he walks over and tries to bully, intimidate, scare, and threaten this woman who is filming him.
You need help, right? Exactly. It's common fucking sense. You need help. You can't handle this job by yourself. You can't even do this shit in a fucking timely, efficient manner. Are you stupid? You must call him. Slap the shit out you if you touch me. And your man.
Can I please have a 6
Get my
foot?
face. My name is Blue Hundreds. You can Google me. You can Spotify me, Instagram me. I would slap the shit out this lady if she touches me again. Point blank, period. And that's exactly how it's gonna go.
Okay.
Tell her keep my name.
Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to order my sandwich,
out her
okay?
fucking mouth. Okay,
Please?
we have a problem now.
Excuse me,
So is the
I'm
problem
trying
done?
to... There's no
You want to
problem.
act like a man, right? I'm here. What's up? You step up to me like a man.
Sir, I'm
Talk
trying to
like a
order
man.
Look how tough he
my
is.
sandwich.
Finish. I'm speaking to
Okay,
you.
can you please move? Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
trying
can
to
get out
talk
your
to
way.
her.
Go ahead.
Please.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. You done?
Can I please have...
Are you done?
No. Do you see
go
my
ahead. I'm
sandwich
gonna sit here and
ready?
make you uncomfortable. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
I
gonna
don't
sit here
care.
until you finish. Go ahead.
Seriously?
Seriously
can I
what?
have
Yeah,
Jack?
Exactly. You thought shit's all fun and games, right?
Okay.
It's all fun and games. Shut your
Yes,
bitch ass
please.
up, nigga.
Please.
Shut your little bitch ass up, nigga. You get smacked, nigga. In your
Okay.
fucking face, you old bitch.
So luckily, this dumb piece of shit told us exactly who he was. So it makes it very easy to name and shame. And this is him. NSD Blue Hundis. Oh my God, so fucking terrible. Big man has less than 7,000 subscribers. No wonder he thinks he's so badass and entitled to abuse people. And he had actually went through all his videos and he turned the comments off because he got slammed so fucking bad. So feel free to find this dude. Let him know what you think about him. NSD Blue Hundis. Here's the attention you ordered, piece of shit. And next up, maybe I'll skip that one. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna skip this one. We only have, we're already going into overtime. Let's do the Waffle House one. Did you guys see this one? So apparently the story is, I don't know if this is true or not. This is what I read. These piece of shit motherfuckers dined and dashed to the Waffle House. But of course, they're so fucking stupid they left their phone there. So they come back and get their phone after dining and dashing. And then they start a fight when the people won't get their phone back without paying for their meal. And spoiler alert, titties. Titties happen in this video. So if you hate titties, look away. But if you love titties, you about to see some titties. Let's do this.
Can I please get my goddamn phone? Somebody.
That went up so we can pay for that.
So
when
classy.
you put up that phone.
Oh,
Nigga,
God.
the money was supposed to go in the album, nigga. Where the phone at? We could have paid for it. And we should have sitting here, nigga.
Super classy. And we got titties. She lost her wig and her top.
Get off me, whore! Get off me, whore! Get the fuck off me, bitch! Get the fuck
Classy as fuck. So hopefully they got charged with theft and assault and a battery of stuff. Hopefully you'll all do some prison time. You pieces of fucking shit. But entertaining, at least. It's entertaining. And next up, we're gonna do a very, very short Karen segment. Only got two, but bitch, you're caring too much. And first off, raging Karen alert. So apparently at this sacred Indian site, these Native Americans were protesting the building of the border wall. And this Trump supporter, clear Trump supporter, comes up and basically starts screaming at them, telling them to leave and attacking them. Because, of course, get off our land, you American Indians!
You're being recorded. And
I don't give a fuck.
We're not violent. Oh, you're not violent. We're not violent. You may not touch us. Fucking hands off me. You can't touch us. Hands off me right now. You can't touch us. Please walk away. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, hey, lady.
Hey, calm down, calm down.
You can't touch us.
You're being recorded.
Yes, they're just like you. Okay, lady, but we're not using violence. This is my community. We're not using violence. And you guys, oh, really? Yeah. You guys are just hey, you can't touch us.
This is my community, says the colonizer to the Native Americans.
Hey, you can't do that. You can't do that, or you will be restrained. You will be restrained. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, all of you, get the fuck out of here. I can't restrain anyone. Put him down. You may not harm anyone. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Just calm down.
Hold me. We're not here to hurt you. You're gonna hold me. We're not here to hurt you. We're in. I think we should let go. Kevin, we're playing. You guys should go. You guys should go. You guys are interfering with the fucking job. I'm not fighting you either. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you either. I'm not fighting you either. Okay. I'm not fighting any of you.
He's hammered.
Hallelujah. Oh. What are you guys praying to? You guys are praying to a fucking God? The earth and the ancestors. The earth and the ancestors. Oh, the earth. Yes, lady. Your children are going to need the earth. Your children are going to need the earth.
Now she's going to mock their native song and dance. Pettiness 2020, folks. Make them cry. Hurt their feelings. Vote like your life depended on it. And last on the Karen section, this roided out meathead. He uploaded this himself, folks, thinking this makes him look good. Holy shit, these people have no self-awareness whatsoever.
So now being harassed about a mask by the minimum wage manager right here.
Office Max.
Minimum wage.
Take your name.
Excuse me?
Get out of the store.
Fucking bitch.
Get out of the
I can't record, bro. I can't record.
The funny thing about this, dude, she told him to go shave his legs because he's a meathead. His legs were shaven, and she was making fun of him. And you could tell it really got to him. It really hit him in his manliness because he has to mention it over and over again.
I can't record. I'm an Office Max. Whittier, you guys do not fucking come here. She right there harasses people. Just don't come here. All right, Office Max La Habra. One of those guys who go into stores and cause problems, even though I do like problems sometimes. But the Office Max La Habra right here is harassing people, trying to make me put a mask on. The girl told me to shave my legs. She had nothing better to say because I told her it wasn't statutory law that it's mandated. She had nothing else to say because she's fucking ignorant. She told me to shave my legs.
So butthurt.
Shave my legs. Because I tried to make her a little bit more intelligent by explaining her that it's mandated, it's not a law.
I'm so not upset by her telling him to shave my legs, but good lord, let's find out who this guy is. Where he works. Don't know. It's up to you guys to find out. And, alright, I guess I'll do a little bit of overtime. Last chance to get in your super chats. We're going to do a little bit of heroes section. Because, we could be heroes for just one day. I almost got the graphics up in time. But yes, that is my Bob Dylan impersonation of the song Heroes that was sung by his son in a cover song. And I know that the original song was sung by Billy Idol. So you guys, I'm trolling you. I'm trolling you. But, first off on the heroes section is, here's a heartwarming story. This could be heroes / palate cleansers. Not all heroes wear capes. This is a good dude. 11 million views. Poor woman. I know how embarrassing that is, too. She got to take the diapers off. Goddamn America. I guess this is America. But nobody should have to go with that fucking buying. Nobody should be so poor they can't buy diapers for the kids. I'm gonna fucking cry.
You good? Are you? 14. With the diapers. 24.50. Are Are you sure you don't have to do that? I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
See, to me, that's like an incredibly positive example of masculinity. You want to talk about the opposite of toxic masculinity. That's a fucking good dude. Like, as bad as this world is, it's good to see there's good people out there still. And next up on Heroes, when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, it spurred a lot of people to donate, try to get Trump out of office. They had some of the most record-breaking donations they've ever had. Democratic donors gave more money online in 9 p.m. hour after RBG died, $6.2 million than in any other single hour since Act Blue launched. Donors broke the record again in the 10 p.m. hour, giving another $6.3 million. So good on you guys to do whatever you can to fucking get Trump out of office. It's very, very fucking important. And then last up on Heroes, I want to talk about a dunking. Good goddamn, this was a murder. Somebody should call the police because it was a murder. So this is Marjorie Taylor, an insane right-wing congressional candidate, shitting on AOC. As a blonde woman, I would like to take a moment to thank Congresswoman AOC. She has single-handedly, can't even spell that correctly, put an end to all dumb blonde jokes. Yeah, I'm not dumb. Single-handedly. Blondes everywhere appreciate your service and your sacrifice. So obviously she got fucking dunked on. This got seen 20,000 times, or 20,000 likes. But AOC, 245,000 likes for, don't worry, Miss Green, I completely understand why you need to swing plus miss at my intellect to make yourself feel better. You seem to have some trouble spelling your own insults correctly. Next time, try single-handedly. It will work better. Good luck writing legislation. Boom! Destroyed. God damn it. You'd love to see it. Tomahawk chop. Slam dunk. On your face. And that's all about here tonight, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate it. Let me finish up by reading a little bit of the chat. Start with the super chats. Let's finish up the super chats. All right, what we got in the super chats? Max Carter, $9.99. Keep fighting the good fight, Dusty. We have to fight against the fascists trying to take over our country. Agreed. I'm going to keep doing what I can. I really appreciate it. Help's on the way. Email it. Thank you. That is the best news I've heard in a long time. Going to make me stop crying. And let me see if I can find the other super chat. Where it at? Other super chat. All right. Crystal Drovo, what's going on? He gave me $50 in Swedish Monopoly money. So much anger in the U.S. Mitch is evil. Yep. I mean, we should be angry at what's fucking happened to this country. It's amazing how quickly it went all downhill. Appreciate that. As a blonde one, we do not claim this dumbass dye job. Hell no. I don't think the blonde jokes are fair, but she definitely is a bad representation. Shave shaming. Yep, shave shaming. It's only shaming you, though, if you're, like, insecure. Toxic masculinity. This is stage, Dusty. What part is stage? I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. But probably. He's so hurt. Yep, he is hurt. It's funny to watch. Cringe, cringe, completely unhinged. This is assault. Yep, definitely assault. She is on that meth. Yep, probably drunk and on meth both. Typical Trump supporter. What you gonna do? Thanks for a good show, Dusty. No problem. I sure appreciate it. All right, folks, that's my time. Did a little overtime for you. I sure love the fuck out of you, folks. Please support me on Patreon. It's dropping. It shouldn't be dropping. It should be raising. Because this is the greatest show. So help me out. $1, $2, whatever you can afford. There's links in the description of the video where you can send direct tips via PayPal, which I get almost all of. And there's a link in the description now to my P.O. box, so you can mail me anything you want to. And I will unbox it live on the air. That should be exciting. And link to my Amazon wishlist for the animals. If you want to send me some shit to unbox the animals, I will be doing that probably another 2 to 3 weeks. So hook me up. I will be back on Friday, everybody. I will probably not do a Wednesday show. I will be back on Friday. Love the fuck out of you. Love the fuck out of all of you. We're going to have Spanky Weasel play us out. See you guys soon. As always, till next time, Logic. Fuck yes. Love you guys. Good night. Thank you, Tom Cromwell. You rock, man. Appreciate it.